folks, here we are, taxiing out. We'll ride with the BushCat tonight. Not even sure where I want to go. Going for a ride. Fighting the mosquitoes. Joy, ride along with us.
I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but the mosquitoes since this rain have been brutal. But in any case, just hopping the airplane off and wasn't sure where I wanted to go. This is why it's so important to have a patrol out on the road looking, because as I was flying out toward the beach, I said, hey, what's that? And I rolled over to the west there, and there's a track gang on the south track of the New York Central, and they got the entire track blocked with machines. And I went out to the west there beyond the tanks, almost to the casino, and come back, and they got a track gang of 3 machines here. And then as we head back toward the east, and this is Station Street right here. I grew up on the corner right here under the airplane right now as a kid, and then we moved over on Tusher Road. But more machines. This is Route 31, Verdon Village, under the nose of the airplane there. And as we travel down toward the east again, you can see there's a large contingent of workmen and machines here on the track, and that was quite interesting. Thought I would show that to you. That's why I didn't know where I was going until I actually got out there and saw something that was of interest. So as I continued to the east, I noticed that the power line, they've got a whole bunch of swamp pads that they've put down, and you can see them there. That's all wooden ties, all tied together in little square blocks. Was right there by the horse farm. My buddy Chris was down there waving. I had to do a little turn on a point for him. That's quite a nice arena they've got there to ride the horses in if the weather's bad. That's all indoor riding facility there. So I came back around. You can see the smoke from the little bonfire they got going. But these swamp pads they must be doing some work on these power lines here. You can see they've got some areas that are cleared off and building a little swamp pad road there. So headed off to the east, and I show you Wagner's all the time, but this is the first night I've actually caught him out there with the buggy giving hay rides there with the tractor. So it's a nice little fall event there to take the kids to. So here we are. We're just practicing a little slow flight here. We'll take her right up until the nose drops off. You can see the speedometer right down out of the white there. The airplane will fly real slow. And it'll just bobble along there at 35 miles an hour or so. But as I was letting it sink down in toward the end of the runway, I says, hey, I said, that looks suspicious. And you can't see it. You can't see it in the video here. But took the flaps off and added a little power and dove down and let the speed build up. Because right here on the end of the runway were some brown spots. And as I got closer, I realized there were 3 deer right here on the end of the runway, and hitting the deer with the airplane would be bad. So I shooed them off to the side there, and of course just a little climbing left-hand turn off to the south and over the trees, and we carried it around and just give them deer a chance to run off into the woods there, kind of make sure they're not coming back. So I just made a descending left-hand turn here back toward the end of the runway, and this demonstrates the BushCat's slow speed maneuverability here. We're just you can see we're not going very fast now, and I'm not going way back out and make the approach. I'm just gonna come down here on the end and make a left-hand turn right down toward the end of the runway there. Just the last minute we'll turn it and line it up. And you can see I'm going pretty slow here. Watch how short we end up. We just plop it on here at the end, and it's only like a couple hundred feet from the end there to this hedgerow on the left, and you can see we're going to just turn around right here. Great performing airplane. I can't believe it. But in any case, hope you enjoyed the ride around the block tonight.